Yo, 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 yo.
Like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on What's Up World. It's your boy Vic XL, and this is the Riding Dirty Radio Show, the Riding Dirty Podcast, where we bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life. We'll bring you what's next and new, but we're bringing it to you right now. We're not waiting for everybody else to get on the stories. We're going to get on it before everybody else, all right? I got to say one time for my Facebook Massive. Got to say one time for my girl Ashlyn. Definitely salute to her out there doing her thing in Savannah. Hopefully she's down there enjoying this St. Patty's Day weekend safely. I see you, girl. I see you. All right, what's up to my man, Juan Starger? Definitely Topan in the building. And everybody else who logs in on Facebook Live, man, I love you guys for checking out the show. Y'all jump in so quick. Sometimes I think y'all in there before I'm in there. All right, so let's get this thing started. This is St. Patrick's Day weekend. So the first thing I want to say is everybody, please remember to be safe and party responsibly, all right? If you're not a damn leprechaun or you're not Irish, then definitely don't get too intoxicated because you probably don't know why the hell you're partying anyway. All right. Now, with that being said, definitely got to say one time for our amazing sponsors. One time for Dr. Juice Cleanse, all right? Dr. Juice Cleanse is an all-natural cleanser that does all kind of amazing things for your body, like slow down the aging process. It also can help you lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days. It can definitely help neutralize and help you maintain steady blood pressure limits. It also can help relieve stress and pressure. Now, this is an all-natural cleanser, okay? All-natural cleanser. And you need to visit www.drjuicecleanse.com to find out about it, all right? Now, it can cleanse your body of toxins, mucus, things in your body that don't need to be there. It can definitely get rid of that and help you start living healthier and help you detox, all right? Also, got to say one time for WMR Music Group. WMR Music Group, they're a marketing, promotion, and branding company. If you're artists out there and you're trying to get your music to the next level, they definitely can assist you in doing that. If you got that hot new single and you know how hard it is to get your music in the hands of the DJs, well, they definitely can help get your music in the hands of the DJs. Can have a very extensive DJ list, whether it's radio DJs, club DJs, mixtape DJs, or just trend-setting DJs. They definitely can get your music into the hands of some of the most influential DJs in the world. If you feel like you have a visual, if you feel like you have a video and you need the world to see it, they can definitely get your videos on some of the hottest blog sites, as well as some of the streaming channels or video channels. Or if you feel like you have an incredible story and you just need the world to hear your story, well, they can get you in front of some of the dopest interviewers across the country, be it internet, radio, or television. Definitely hit up WMRmedia.com, and WMR Music Group can definitely help get your career to the next level. All right, now, when you visit our sponsors, WMR Music Group or drjuicecleanse.com, make sure if you decide to solicit their services, then let them know Vic XL and the Riding Dirty Show sent you, and you will receive a discount on your first order. Okay, that's how it goes down. All right, now, let's see what we got going on. Today is Friday, March the 15th, and let's go over our birthday list. I gotta say happy birthday to rapper Lil Dicky. Y'all might know him. He had that song, I think I Woke Up, Chris Brown. Lil Dicky turns 31 years old today. Also gotta say happy birthday to producer, rapper, dancer, all-around entertainer, my man Will I Am. Will I Am turns 44 years old today. All right? got to say happy birthday to my man, comedian Preacher Lawson. You might have seen him on this season of America's Got Talent. And he also was on the America's Got Talent, the worldwide show, where they brought all the winners from across the country back. Preacher Lawson turns 28 years old today. So definitely happy birthday to him. Got to say happy birthday to point guard for the Chicago Bulls, my man, Mr. Jabari Parker. Jabari Parker turns 24 years old today. And got to say happy birthday to Dallas Cowboy Tavon Austin. Just signed a new one-year contract yesterday, but Tavon Austin turns 28 years old today. Got to say happy birthday to former G-Unit member, my man, Young Buck. Young Buck turns 38 years old today. So definitely happy birthday to all the people celebrating birthdays today. Hopefully they're enjoying it to the fullest. And definitely living their best life. All right, real quick, I'm going to go over a little celebrity news. There's quite a few things going on. You know, I did report that my man YBN Almighty J was jumped in New York and needed 300 stitches. Well, it seems like that CEO of Rap A Lot Music, my man Jay Prince, basically issued a statement to all the OGs of New York trying to get some resolution to what happened. It seems like some of them took it the wrong way. Jay Prince have jumped back on IG and basically, in lack of better terms, called all them soft and suckers. So I'm not sure what's going on with Jay Prince and this whole situation, but we definitely going to keep our eyes and ears peeled and posted as it goes on. All right. You know, B2K reunited for the Millennium Tour. All right. They reunited for the Millennium Tour. Well, already my man Raz B has quit the group and the tour. He's quit. That's all I know. He's like, F it. He quit. So Raz B, who's always been kind of like the trouble kid of the group, well, he's quit doing his thing. He say, you know, they can go on without him. So one time for Raz B, maybe he got a big plan. Maybe he didn't need that money for the Millennium Tour. I don't know. But I haven't been seeing Raz B popping. But, you know, he has, like I said, been the most outspoken of the group since the insertion of the group. So good luck, Raz B, and good luck, B2K, on the Millennium Tour, man. Definitely hope y'all continue to rock out and do y'all thing. Gotta say one time for my girl Janelle Monáe. She will be the speaker to induct Janet Jackson into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So definitely one time for Janelle Monáe for doing her thing. And congratulations to Miss Janet Jackson. And it's Miss Jackson if you're nasty, all right? Seems like my man Khalid, you know Khalid, he has a brand new project coming out, but him as well as my man Offset, it seems like J. Cole is such a sought-out artist that he's holding up his project until everything jumps off and he gets that J. Cole collabo. All right, this just in. I just got word from my man Nanook. He says Raz B is now back on the tour and he didn't quit. So you know what? Sorry for the fake news. Raz B back in the group. I see that money. He needed that money. So one time for Raz B for definitely jumping back in there. And last but not least, man, I gotta say one time for Missy Elliott. She just received an honorary doctorate degree from Berkeley. All right, so one time for Missy with that continued education. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll definitely let you know about celebrity birthdays as well as a little industry news, and I'll let you know about the amazing sponsors who make the Ryan Dirty Show possible. Now it's time for me to do what I like doing best and most, and that's bring you the word on the street and bring you the people that are definitely out there doing their thing. And tonight is no different than any other night on the Ryan Dirty Show. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Ryan Dirty platform. My man, Pure Dynamite. What's going on, my G?
What's good, fam? How's everything?
Man, trying to maintain, trying to enjoy this St. Patrick's Day weekend. What's up with you?
Cooling, bro. Cooling, man. Just been doing my thing, working on music. I just got finished having a meeting, sit down meeting, with somebody in the industry that I can't really talk about until, maybe the ink is dry. But, you know, just doing me. Just had a steak dinner, and I'm just kicking my feet up and just watching Hawaii 5-0. That's all I'm doing.
All right, that's definitely what's up. So the first thing I gotta ask, where is Pure Dynamite from, and what was your introduction to the music business?
Well, Pure Dynamite myself grew up, was born and raised in Jersey City, New Jersey. That's Hudson County to me and you. That's Chilltown, JC to me and you. That's where I grew up. That's where I got my start DJing and rapping. Now, as far as my foray into the music business, that was when I was 17 years old, you know, and basically I got introduced to the music business by a man by the name of Mark James, a.k.a. DJ Mark, the 45 King. You know, in case you don't know who the 45 King is, he's the guy that gave you Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. He produced that, produced Stamp for Eminem, you know, and of course, you know, he definitely jump-started Queen Latifah's career. You understand what I'm saying? So I basically got introduced to the business through him, and then, you know, I got into the business through James Bradden, the guy that worked with Sybil that produced Don't Make Me Over. That's how I got into the business.
All right, you know what? Mark the 45 King is also known for this.
That's right, yeah. The 900 number, yeah. That's right. You can still hear that in parties and in clubs today. That record always rocks a party. That record never plays out. Trust me.
Hey man, I used to. I was doing the Ed Lover dance in my seat when I started doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody do the Ed Lover dance off that record, bro. Trust me. You know, and I said, I rock out to it on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, me and Mark, you know, even though he's like my mentor, we still talk like, you know, every now and then, you know. Real good dude. You know, he see me out there doing my thing, wishing me the best. You know, he's been like a heck of a mentor to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for Mark, I wouldn't even be in this business. I wouldn't even be here, to be honest with you. And the same goes for James Bradden, too, because James Bradden taught me about pre-production. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the 45 King, James Bradden, and of course my other mentor, KRS-One, I would, you know, because KRS-One literally showed me how the music business worked. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this man. You know, all three of my mentors right there.
All right, well, you know what? That is a legendary circle to be part of. I gotta ask, how did the name Pure Dynamite come about?
Pure Dynamite, well, basically, you know, the thing was, it was like, you know, there were some people that call themselves MC this, MC that, but I wanted something that would stand out. And, you know, basically I was just like a big fan of, like, you know, black exploitation films like Willie Dynamite. And then later, you know, I was liking, you know, female porn stars. So I basically just took that and just kept it, you know. I mean, before I was called the original Dynamite because I was the first one with the name, rapper with the name Dynamite. And then basically I just changed it to Pure Dynamite because, you know, when you hear me, you're going to get, you know, pure facts coming from me. That's just what it is. You know, so that's it. I've had that name ever since.
All right. Now, for you growing up, who were some of your influences other than your circle of mentors that made you want to get into business and be the best artist possible?
Well, you know, growing up, you know, being in Jersey City, you know, and living in, you know, also living in Irvington, New Jersey as well, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Essex County, you know, and the Crooked Eye. You know, all through during since I was like, you know, during, you know, my younger years when I was like 8, 9, 10, and then in my teenage years, I was groups I was always listening to was like the Jazzy 5 MCs, the Cold Crush Brothers, the Fearless 4, Grandmaster Flash and Fearless 5, you know, the Funky 4+1, you know, then later was, you know, Big Daddy Kane, let me see, Silver Fox from Fantasy 3, Fuji Rap, Rakim, you know, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? Those are my influences right there that, you know, that really made me want to, like, get busy and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as far as what I was listening to when I was still in high school, you know, during my Latin Quarter heyday. You know what I mean? You know, so those are like my basic influences there when I was like living in Jersey City, and then all through high school, you But of course, Run DMC, gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta say Houdini, gotta say the Fat Boys, and that was like the Fresh Fest era. You know what I'm saying? Back in the mid-'80s. So those, I've basically just been influenced by everybody. I mean, even before rap, it was always like, what made me want to really get into music in the first place was Curtis Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? Superfly style track was hot when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? That and Isaac Hayes, Barry White. You know what I'm saying? Bebop Jackson, my grandfather, that was my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. So I have a lot of influences, even those beyond hip hop.
All right, now when I was doing my research and I checked out your Instagram page, it seemed like you had a lot. Okay. You wear a lot of hats, from rapper, singer, actor, pre-reality TV star, public figure, and last but not least, porn star. Explain to me why you wear so many hats.
I mean, I wear so many hats for, due to the simple fact that, I own my own label, which is Times Square Entertainment, meaning that, I'm not just a rapper. I'm also a DJ. I'm also a producer. I'm also a songwriter, porn star. Yeah, because I've done porn, back in the latter part of the 90s, and I was, dealing with Charles III that owned Caesar's Video out of the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Which I think, I just had this conversation with a little friend of mine, and that was like the wildest time of my life. You know what I'm saying? So basically, with that experience of like doing adult entertainment, I figured like, why not, make songs about it? You know what I'm saying? That I thought that was, that was hot, that people can like, really get to see the inside of my story. You know what I'm saying? Of what I do and how I get down. And then there's some people that can relate to it. And then at the same time, since I'm so vocal about, adult entertainment and porn, it's like I become like the voice of the adult entertainment community, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, in that sense, pretty much.
All right, now, out of all the hats that you wear, which do you prefer?
Which do I prefer? I prefer, even though I like being the CEO of my own label, I prefer basically being the artist and the performer. You know what I'm saying? Because, I like being an artist, and a producer as well, because I like making music. I like performing, and then I could go as far as to say, since I have one foot in adult entertainment, that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I love the idea of like, basically being a performer, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Being an artist. I like those the most. Because you get to express yourself. You just get to be about your art. Basically. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm always all about my art. But you gotta be as much as you want to be about your art, you definitely gotta be about your business. So, but I like being the artist and the performer. That's the hats I like to do the most.
All right, now tell me, when a person encounters the Pure Dynamite sound, what can they expect?
Well, what can they expect? They're gonna expect some good, like raw and authentic, feel good hip hop, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to keep it as raw and authentic as I can possibly can, because for the simple fact that, before I even picked up the mic, even before even becoming a producer, I was always a DJ at heart. So you're going to hear that come through my music. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get that raw authenticity of the music that people want to feel the most. Because I think that's what's kind of like missing in this game. That people want that. They want something that's raw, authentic, and at the same time true and honest. And that's what they're gonna get. And it's feel good music because, for the simple fact that it'll make you tap your feet, it'll make you want to jump up and down, have a good time in the club, and even so. It makes DJs want to cut the record up. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with, for me as a producer working behind the boards, I try to like leave breaks in the record, you know, and looking out for the DJs. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was just listening to a DJ last night that was playing my record out in Brooklyn, named DJ Sisto, and he cut that record up. He was really, really like ripping it and even, you know, keeping it on beat. And that's, you know, so that's the thing I try to make, you know, bring across to my music in terms of like, you know, what people are going to expect. They're going to expect raw authenticity, feel good hip hop. That's what they're going to expect when they hear a Pure Dynamite sound or a Pure Dynamite record.
All right, now tell me, how do you feel about the state of hip hop in 2019?
How do I feel about the state of hip hop in 2019? I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think, you know, a lot of artists are, you know, are stepping out and being their own boss and putting out their own music. You know, it's a lot of opportunities for a lot of artists, you know, because of the platforms we have on, like, you know, social media with YouTube, with SoundCloud, with Twitter, you know what I'm saying, with Instagram, you know, and even Reverb Nation. It's a real good thing. It's a real beautiful thing. But at the same time, we need to really, like, keep the, you know, we really need to keep the, like, the originality going there, because it's like there are a lot of records that sound alike, you know what I'm saying? But then again, there are some records that are original, but you don't get to really hear those records like you want to, because everybody's so conditioned to hearing, like, you know, the same sounding kind of records. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put, you know, single nobody out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, all in all, it's a lot of good artists out there that I do like out there. It's a lot of good records I like out there that I'm actually feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm definitely enjoying a lot of J. Cole stuff. I'm definitely enjoying a lot of Kendrick Lamar stuff. You know, definitely Drake. Definitely, you know, Meek Mill. You know, these are artists I listen to regularly on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of great artists out there that are doing their thing. And I'm glad, you know, and even the Cardi B too, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like the ultimate underdog, because you see, I found out about her being on Instagram, and now look where she's at now. She's a Grammy-winning, you know, rap artist right now, doing her thing, you know, and definitely repping the BX. And it all started, you know what I'm saying? Where hip hop all started, with BX, you know what I'm saying? But I like where it's going. I like this, you know, everybody's out there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, you know, I mean, we definitely need more original artists that, you know, out there that I've just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you don't have to sound like these artists, but just come, you know, I think I tell an upcoming artist to just come out and just be you. That's it. You know, and then, you know, whoever accepts your music, whoever don't. But all in all, I like with the state of hip hop right now, 2019. It's cool. So.
All right. Now, you have a record label. Tell me what you look for when you're looking for new talent, and also are there other artists on your label other than yourself?
Well, right now, as far as Times Square, you know, it's just me right now, but, you know, as far as me with the label. But, I'm looking for talent like real soon, but not at the moment right now, since I'm so busy like trying to like, you know, promote my new single, you know, and I got an EP coming and stuff like that. But when I do look for talent, I look for somebody that's original, that has their own style, their own swag, you know, their lyricism is like, you know, top notch, like on point, you know, where you know, and they have good lyrical content, where they tell stories, you know, and the music got to be like great. It can't just be good. It have to be great sounding hip hop music, you know, with a lot of harmony, with a lot of soul, you know, and not only that, heartfelt. Because at the end of the day, when you put down a rap record, it's got to be that kind of a rap record that grabs the listener like instant when they first hear it. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically what I look for artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I mean, you know, it's not necessarily just rap. You know, I look for singers, I look for songwriters, I look for producers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at like have all that on my label as far as Times Square is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And And basically what I'm doing right now, even with my music, it's going to be the house that Times Square built. That's going to be the springboard for me to bring in new talent of rappers, singers, songwriters, and producers.
Okay, all right. Now, how has the internet, social media affected your life as an artist?
The internet affected my life and career, right?
Right.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I mean, if it wasn't for social media, to be honest with you, bro, I don't know where my career would be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really, really, really great because, I mean, come on, dude. I come from the era where it was like, you know, where there wasn't no social media, where there wasn't no internet. You know what I'm saying? Where, okay, if you gave your record to Cool DJ Red Alert and he likes your record, he'll play it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with, you know, The Awesome 2. If you gave them your record and they liked it, they'll play it. Same thing with Stretch Armstrong and Barbito. If they liked your record, they thought it was hot, they play it. You know, that's the era where I come from. But now, in this day and age of social media, you don't necessarily need commercial radio or underground rap radio, college radio, or community radio. You have the platform of putting your videos on YouTube. You have the platform of putting your music on SoundCloud. You have the platform of putting your music on Reverb Nation. You know what I'm saying? You have all these platforms of getting your music out there to the masses and getting your music heard. You know what I'm saying? And putting it on your on Twitter and on Facebook and on your Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing because, like I said, and plus, I mean, come on, the first social media thing I've ever had was MySpace. So, like I said, if it wasn't for social media, I don't know where my career would be because it's like I have a whole new fan base. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now on my Instagram page, the Pure Dynamite fan page 2019. I have 10,000 followers and counting. That's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of followers on Twitter and I got a lot of followers on Facebook. So I loved it. I really enjoyed this era a lot. Not saying I didn't enjoy the era I came up with, but I definitely enjoyed this kind of social media. Even though at times it can be like the Wild Wild West, but it's all good. I love it. It was a change of thing.
All right, now, speaking of social media, let the people know how to find you on social media.
Okay, all right. You want to check me out? You need
90 seconds.
I have 2 Instagram pages. One's called the Pure Dynamite Fan Page 2019 on Instagram. You can check me out on Orgy World. That's on Instagram. That's spelled ORGIWORLD, Orgy World. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me twitter.com @MikeOrgy. That's spelled MikeOrgi. That's my other name besides being called Pure Dynamite. And of course I will be
60 seconds.
That Twitter name. I will be working on a Mike Orgy album in the works besides me being Pure Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my alter ego. Alrighty? And if you want to follow me on Facebook, if you want to check me out on Facebook, that's facebook.com /Pure Dynamite. And if you want to check out all of my videos, you can go to youtube.com /Pure Dynamite, Vivo /Pure 2 Erotic, Pure the number 2 Erotic, and /Pure the number 2 Erotic 1, and my government name, Michael Kirk. You're going to see every last one of my videos on YouTube, even through my Visa page.
All right, so
that's how people get at me.
All right, so look, we're about to get into
10 seconds.
We're about to get into your record, Nudie Bar. Tell me a little bit about the record and introduce it to the people.
Okay, well, Nudie Bar is just basically having an open conversation about what we do here in the state of New Jersey, the Garden State. We have nude bars, okay? I mean, where you don't just, you have a nude bar, but you can't drink liquor. You know what I'm saying? But it's a deep conversation, but it's what we have. But, check out my new single. It's called Dynamite. It's called Nude Bar. It's the first official single that's going to kick off my EP, which is called The Exhibitionist, coming in the summertime of 2019. So check it out. And you can also get it on iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, Spotify, every digital outlet. All right, let's go.
Appreciate it.
Duty Bar, Pure Dynamite, me.
Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. 'Cause all I wanna see is never ever take me to a sausage fest. She got a back with a big old chest. Just look at my it as hard as it gets. She looking curvy. She's out here got a looking thirsty. Vanity, show me that you get nasty. You got a girlfriend, better bring your bestie. So the two of you can come and undress me and just sex me. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something. I wanna be where all the girls take it off. I feel it on her booty and it's feeling soft. All the strippers treat me like I'm peeing off. 'Cause I take them to the short stay and break them off. They're shaking it hard just like smoothie. Yeah, I'm up in the bar and it's nudie. Gonna grab a stripper when she off duty. It's like a G-string, I'm all in the booty. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. 'Cause all I wanna see is let me put my right between your chest. I really came to see if we could twerk the best. You give the nudie bar a lot of happiness. When you come out and bless us with your nakedness. This ain't no more rules, wouldn't call it burlesque. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next nudie bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next nudie bar, let's all get drunk and high. Let's all get drunk and high. Let's all get drunk and high. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something naked. I like a beer, wanna see something.
One time for my man Pure Dynamite. All right, it's your boy Vic XL Ryan Dirty Show. Man, y'all have a safe weekend. All right, yeah.